This video will provide instruction in glazing Emax lithium disilicate full contour crowns in one application and firing. The instruments and materials used will include a small flexible tipped mixing instrument, a number 1 round tack-along brush, and a crown holder, in this case the Ivoclar diamond tipped tweezers. The glaze and glaze liquid we'll use will be the all-round liquid and the fluorescent glaze, best used on full contour restorations. Mixing is a critical step in proper glazing. We need to dispense enough glaze to be able to see what we're doing while we're mixing it, and put the liquid to one side, not drop it into the glaze. The first thing we do is mix the glaze thoroughly for 10 to 12 seconds to incorporate all the liquid and glaze together. If needed, we then dilute by bringing a little liquid over and mixing it thoroughly again for 10 to 12 seconds. The goal is that the material will string up about a half an inch and then separate, fall back, and not hold its shape. A good comparison can be made with Elmer's household glue. It has roughly the same consistency. Again, here's the glaze, stringing up about a half an inch. As we dispense the glue adjacent to the glaze, we see that it has a similar viscosity. And in fact, a similar consistency. There are several considerations regarding application. We'll use the number 1 round tack-along brush and load it with sufficient glaze material to apply to the unit. We want to use the brush more as an instrument, dragging the material across the unit, and not as a brush, pushing down and painting. The difference can be seen on this thumbnail. The lower application has a thin, even, transparent spread. The upper has streaks and areas that are too thin. Now we'll glaze the crown. We make sure the restoration has a clean, unpolished finish and is dry. The surface tension will hold the glaze in place as we apply it. Using the brush as an instrument rather than a paintbrush, we spread the material evenly across the surface of the crown. We can apply the material in line with the surface anatomy of the crown, horizontally on the cervical, and on the middle and incisal 2/3 axially. We're careful to watch out for white hazy spots, which indicate that the glaze is too thick. We move around to the proximals, applying an even coat of glaze. And at this point, we can vibrate the glaze a little to smooth it out. We can accentuate the surface anatomy using the tip of the brush. We check the facial for sufficient thickness and inspect it to make sure there's no white or milky spots indicating the glaze is too thick. We apply glaze to the proximal and work our way around to the lingual, using the same techniques, spreading the glaze with the brush used as an instrument to achieve sufficient thickness of glaze application. We'll fire the restoration using object fix, a honeycomb tray, and a wire pin, following the manufacturer's recommended temperatures. The fired unit exhibits a lifelike and natural glaze in one firing.